All right, so I'm Noelle for Anderson Music Therapy, and I'm having some weird internet issues. So hopefully this stays on. It took me a couple tries to get it to work because my internet was being crazy. So I first of all, if you haven't heard, we are launching our first online program, and I wanted to tell you a little bit of background about it. And then after that, answer any questions you have. And when I planned to do this outside, these crazy bugs were not so loud. So hopefully you can hear me. But first of all, really how I came up with this program, it's called Growing Through Music. And obviously we're music therapists, and we work with a lot of parents who they come in for a 30, 45 minute, 60 minute session, and then they're off, to their next therapy or home, or, it's a hectic schedule. And I found we didn't really have enough time to share with parents how they can use music, one, to generalize at home, and how they could just use music in other areas besides where we were specifically working on goals. So it's an idea that has been in my head for many years, but to be honest, I was afraid to put a lot of effort towards it, and maybe people don't want this, maybe they don't understand the value. So it was kind of a fear that held me back. So I don't know if you've had an experience like that yourself, where you just had a big dream or aspiration, and fear kind of held you back. But about 7 months ago, I said, oh well, I'm gonna do this, and started the Growing Through Music Facebook community, and we have a little over 100 moms in there, and I've really enjoyed sharing with them some ways that they can use music to help with their kids. And just I guess about a week ago, I had asked them to give me some more ideas of what do you want, because this is a group, the Facebook community, the Growing Through Music group is for these moms, and I also want it to be by these moms. So a place where you can support each other in this mom journey, and also learn how to use music. You can share things that worked for you and your child, of ways that you use music at home. So I really want it to be a community experience as they're growing together. So that's really where the program came from, just kind of a need to help the parents understand a little bit more of how they could use music at home, and just not having time to share that in person. So I want my families to be able to have that knowledge and that information, so they can have an even better benefit than they have already in the clinic. And also I have kids. I have twins, 4-year-olds, and they, when I became a parent, I saw how difficult it was to just be a parent, and I started using music, and it's really helped. There's a bee. And it's really helped me with transitions, with calming down, with impulse control, and when I say me, I mean my kids, but probably also me as well. Attention, so many areas behaviorally that I take from my music therapy part of my brain, and I'm like, oh shoot, I can use this with my own kids too. So that's why I want to share this with parents, because I've seen it work in my clinic, I've seen it work at home, and I want to pass those tools onto you awesome moms as well. So that's how the program kind of came about. What you'll get in the program, one, kind of the heart of our program is really just to connect through music. And so this is good for everyone, but especially if you do have a child with autism that maybe socially has a hard time connecting, you can really use this program to help connect through music. And that, and also actually if you're a foster parent or you adopted a child, this is also a really valuable program, because there's 3 modules, 4A, 4B, and 4C, that all cover attachment and connection and attuning with your child through music. So there's information about connecting, and then also some practical application in using music for attention skills, for motor skills. Well, that's actually a bonus module, but for communication. And there's a 23-page workbook that you'll get that has all the action steps and everything, as well as each module has a video. So you get 6 videos that share a little bit of the background of a specific technique or specific way to use music for a specific need. And yeah, so these videos, I made them really quick. I wanted them to be like on average 5 minutes, because I know y'all are busy. I'm a mom too. I own my own business. Like, I know life is just going. So they're about 5 minutes on average, where you can get a little bit of background knowledge and understand the purpose for using music, and then know how to apply it. And then the workbook shows you specifically how to take that information and the steps of how to do that. I also include in the program bonus with resources and instruments and props, things that we use in our clinic, things that I use with my kids. Also singable books, which is in the I believe it's in the communication. Oh no, it's in the attachment module, where you can use singable books to connect with your child through music and through reading books. So I provide a list of ones that I personally use, ones that we use with our clients. And then I mentioned before, we do have 2 bonus modules that I'm throwing in for free, and one's on sensory regulation, and it has a whole giant list of ways that you can incorporate music into sensory exercises, and it is categorized by like calming, if you need to alert, if your child tends to be more calm and you need to alert them to attend to something. It just goes through all the different ways that you can use music to do that. And then another module is for motor skills and encourages motor movement. Now this program is for babies through developmentally young kids. So even if you have a 9-year-old but developmentally is preschool, kindergarten age, this could still be appropriate for them. Also, because it's kind of our beta founding group, so I'm only allowing 20 founding members into this first launch. And because of that, I'm going to give these founding members direct access to me, which normally, just the program itself is a $99 value. So without having to be able to communicate with me directly, that would make it a lot more. But because I'm really counting on the founding members to help me if there's any tweaks or things to do additional videos, then I'm counting on the founding members to bring that to my attention and to communicate with me and be able to ask me any questions about what you want to see, or if something with your child, or I don't get how this is working, you can ask me directly, and that's only for founding members in this launch. So next time I won't have time to do that. So all that, the 6 modules of videos, the 23-page workbook, the bonus resource lists and instruments and props, and the 2 bonus modules, and direct access to talk to me, that is all, instead of a $99+ program, I'm almost giving it away at $29. And the registration actually closes tomorrow at 11 p.m. So if you do want to get in, then I suggest you do that soon, because after this program launches, it's not going to launch again for probably at least half a year, while we kind of just test it through and make sure everything is as perfect as possible for the next launch. So founding members they'll also get lifetime access to all the videos and all the workbook and everything, and also will have free updates. So as I'm tweaking the program or getting suggestions, the founding members, $29, and you get it for life, and you get the updates and everything. So it's really, if it was me, it's worth it. So if you want a chance to be part of this small group, you can, if you have any questions, you can put them below. I don't even know how this Facebook Live thing works that I can see questions, but we can try. Or you can send me a message, or if you're ready, you can head to, we have either at amusictherapy.com, you click on the online course and you can go through that way, or you can go directly through growingthroughmusic.com, and you'll see right there where you can sign up. So any questions, I wanted to open the floor to see if you had any questions specifically of how you can use music with your child. Again, this program specifically focuses on communication and really social interactions, relationships, on attention skills, motor skills, sensory regulation, but I'm open to anything. So if you want to ask me a question, I have my computer down here to see in case I needed to look down there, because I really don't, like I said, I don't know how this thing works. Nope, I don't even know. So I'm going to look down here, make sure there's no questions, and then if there's no questions, then we'll just wrap it up, and if there are, then I will answer them. So just give me a second. I'll be right back. Let's see here. I consider myself tech savvy. I made my website, but sometimes Facebook and Instagram, they throw me for a loop. Well, let's see. But you gotta learn, right? I'm gonna refresh my page, see if I can figure out how to do this. You can enjoy the view, I guess. All right. Well, I guess if there's no questions, thanks, Hazel. Yeah. Yeah, hi, I'm back. When I started using Instagram, oh my goodness, I just felt like, I'm sorry, but I felt like an old lady. Like I couldn't figure out, it still puzzles me. But I'm trying, so I hope that's all right. So if there are no questions, then at this time, feel free to leave some questions below, or feel free to direct message me. Let's see. Yep, I think we're good. And yeah, thank you so much for listening. And I'm super excited about this opportunity to share with moms how they can use music at home to help their kids and grow their relationships as a family. So if you do have any questions, feel free to leave them below, or again, you can message me, and you can find more information at growingthroughmusic.com. Thanks so much, and y'all have a good night. Take care.